Okay, I'm going to try this again. Battery kept going down dead the last few times. Anyway, this is the fish tank. 225 gallons. Got it at a pet store that was going out of business, along with a Danner 1800 gallon pump. And I did my own little Venturi. Credit goes to everybody on YouTube. And you can see the bubbles away like crazy. Two-inch drain system. Goes over there. The pump is down inside this bucket. As you can see, is perforated with holes. My little shark thermometer. And at the moment, it is about 62 degrees. And all you can see it now, that's the bucket heater. And this morning it was in about right at 50. Today is, I believe it's the 20th. And it's about 2:30 in the afternoon. That is an experiment because I've got some, you can see them down here. I assume are pregnant goldfish. And they say that you need a breeding box. So I just put S&Gs through it in there, no big deal. Anyway, that's the tank. And that's the greenhouse. So we'll go step inside. Strawberries, tomato plants, some lettuce, more lettuce, more lettuce, lettuce and radishes and miscellaneous doodads. So we've got 6 beds. Romaine's kicking off pretty good. There's butter lettuce. Some geraniums I just took for cuttings of the root. So I can put around that pine tree out there. More butter lettuce, and I've been slowly transplanting. That was a recent transplant. Not looking all that swift. Some others back there. Let's see what they look like. It's just an experiment. Fly strips because of a gnat infestation. Tomato plants. Tomato. 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 Tomato, tomato, tomato. Geraniums that have rooted and going like crazy. And strawberries. Okay. Dull siphons work perfect. And anyway, fish tank. Found out one thing in the wintertime, when it's moist in here, the mold inside the greenhouse gets radical. So that's a project for the spring. So the feed line comes in up to these 2 guys. These are all 3/4 inch. Continues on. Air pump that's not in use right now. I don't think I need it. These are 1/2-inch valves for the raft beds. Like I said, just an experiment. Continues on. And then up to here, to the grow bed, to the raft bed. I put some dollar store scrubbing pads here because yesterday the fish tank was very murky. So they're going on a diet for a few days. It cleaned up pretty good today after doing that, and I washed them out earlier. But, you know, bell siphon works great. Just dumped. No problems with it whatsoever. These are just continuous and they just drain out. And everything drains into here. But I did find out that a 2-inch T will not accommodate 2 3/4 inch fittings, so I had to put, I don't know if you can see it or not, there we go, little nipples on them, scrap pipe, so they'd all fit. I had to do that all the way down the line. All the plumbing except for the 2-inch is a bunch of crap I just had laying around. Barrels came from an olive orchard, 20 bucks a piece. Just cut them all in half. This barrel down here used to be a swirl filter in the old system. And because it was really cloudy yesterday, I was contemplating adding another one, but today it's nice and clean. I don't think I really need to. I bought a pound of worms about a week or so back, and I had a basil plant right there that was dying, so I pulled it out, and it was full of worms. So the worms are going to eat the solids, and why do I need a swirl filter? I don't know. It's a question. There seems more garbage in the way. The idea is to have this thing as simple and as clean as possible with no fuss, no muss involved. Threw a couple corn seeds in there. Who knows? See what happens. But if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. A couple things that still need to do is like this barrel here is a little twisted. And right now it's just sitting on these guys that I made, but there's no cross members, so maybe it's gonna work. Screw it. Anyway, so cross members are going to go across the middle of each barrel, hangers, and at that time when I drain the tanks, I can straighten this guy up. You can see it's kind of bowed, especially right there. These are kind of bowed in. These are bowed in, bowed in, bowed in the middles. And that's what I originally was going to do. But I can't remember why I stopped, but I did. So I'll take this one, screw it into that one. Do the same thing over here, and that'll straighten them all up. This guy will just get one by itself, and so this one, the boards will help straighten it up, keep the sides wide open, and so forth and down the line. So that's about it. That's it. And there's the final shot. It's only been running since October, and it started off with that, and then I got hooked. It's all your guys' fault, because it works. I mean, tomatoes in February, I've already picked a couple of nice ripe red ones, and they're delicious. These guys just popped the other day. That one, and that one. Oh yeah, there's two more up there. And then he's got these three over here, and they're all blooming somewhere. Sun's in my eyes, can't see. But seems like this is the way to go, considering that there's really poor soil here in the Central California mountain range. And this side over here, where all the junk is, will look like the other side. I mean, the pump, I believe, should be strong enough to accommodate 12 tanks at 1,800 gallons an hour. So we will see what we will find out. Little heater for when it drops down in the 20s. Turn that sucker on at night with a little barbecue propane tank, and come out here in the morning about 6 or 7, and it's 75, 80 degrees in here. Orange tree a friend of mine gave me. Fish food, junk, more junk, tools, more junk, 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 the old fish tank that I got rid of. And that was the other swirl filter. They're all in line. But then I had 2 pet stores, and he was closing one down. He had all this stuff with koi and nice big pumps, and you know, for $80, 225 gallon tank and a Danner 18E pump to go along with it. Couldn't pass that up. So there it is.